All right, welcome back to Business Today. We are still talking matters digital innovation in Africa and what exactly is happening. There is a summit that is coming up, eDigital Connect Summit, from 9th to 11th of July this year. They will be discussing all these issues. But even before we go into that, Mwenda, there is, you talked about your past, yeah? And God preparing you, for the current. You're walking around with CDs and whatnot. Where we are right now, what do you think are the trends that are shaping digitization in the country?
I'll go back to what you had mentioned earlier, the AI. And first I want to tell people, AI is not an animal somewhere waiting to eat everybody. AI is the in thing right now. And specifically generative AI, not just any other AI, but generative AI. And this is majorly driven by big data analytics. But then again now, to just throw a spanner in the works, we are again falling behind as Africans when it comes to big data analytics. And I would just challenge you to go to ChatGPT and search anything around our country, from the legal industry to agriculture to wherever it is. We're not feeding enough data to the internet because AI simply works that way. It's data that has been fed by a human that now it is transmitted using the different channels, ChatGPT and the rest. So AI is what we really need to concentrate as a country, put enough data. If you're in a particular industry, like for instance in your industry, what are you doing? What type of materials, data you're feeding to the internet? So that now the whole fear of, my job will be taken away by AI, that's not possible. The only job that will be taken away is a person who is not using AI. If you're not using AI today, I can guarantee you, your job will be taken away from you by someone who is using AI. We cannot, run away from the human labor. Definitely that should be there. But definitely, just to answer your question, AI is what is driving the conversation right now. Right. Chatbots on different systems. If, for instance, you're using an ERP as a company or as an industry, like the legal industry, if you have a chatbot that can easily give you the materials that would have taken you ages to go and retrieve from I don't know which library, within just a click of a button, you can get a ruling that was made 40 years ago. Isn't that beautiful? And that's a conversation that we're having right now.
Wow. Yeah. Sylvia, since you're the founder of eDigital Connect, talk to me. How are you applying these emerging trends that you're seeing? For example, the artificial intelligence ones. I know I've typed, somebody asked me for a description of myself. And I was like, okay, how do I start describing myself? Then I ended up going to ChatGPT and I gave it, my name is Noah Kipkimboy, I'm awesome, give me a description. And it gave me a very wonderful description. I pasted and moved on. But talk to me, that is my application. For you, especially with your company and Forum eDigital Connect, how are you applying some of this emerging tech?
Well, I think I would also go back to generative AI. Like right now, before this, we used to have a lot of manual work to do when it comes to even content generation for our events. And coming from a marketing background, this has really changed how we do things. We're able to do a lot of things. Like there are things like marketing strategies. When we used to do it manually, we would sit down, have boardroom meetings with the entire marketing team, come up, with a lot of typing and writing. But right now, you just have to go to generative AI, go to Gemini, go to ChatGPT, enter specific information about the company that you want to find more information about. The generative AI is going to give you all the information. It's going to give you the competitor analysis, the SWOT analysis. You are able to generate a full-blown strategy, something that even a normal human being would not be able to do that. And also, when it comes to the Africa eDigital Connect Summit, how do we how are we able to generate, you know, the topics that we need to talk about during the summit. People are putting information out there, stating some of the challenges that they are facing when it comes to innovation, digitization in Africa. And through generative AI, we are able to capture that information, source for it, and then come up with solutions that are tailor-made for Africa.
Okay.
Yes.
Hilary, global exhibitions, you just talked about the exhibitors coming in, 60% from China. And I'm thinking, we had a buzz, I think it's still there, the issue of virtual reality, you know. You can wear those goggles and all of a sudden you're walking in the, you know, Okavango Springs, you're in there, inside the water. I mean, for the space that you're in, which is exhibition, do you think these emerging technologies are sort of shifting the grounds and bringing massive changes in that?
Absolutely, 100%. And there is so much, especially for AI, that can really do to enhance exhibitions. Yes, just from a very small point of view, for instance, we do have a registration system that we use. Now, there's a company that has actually approached us asking that they can integrate their technology in our visitor system management. Yes, that will actually allow you to track all the exhibitors on the expo floor. Yes. How does this assist us? Number one, now we know where Noah is going,
yes,
which client you're seeing, where will you spend more time. Now, if you're able to feed the exhibitor this information on real time, he'll know that you are very interested in his products. And they'll be able to actually redouble their efforts to try and close you as a potential client. Yes. What else about AI that we've done before? It wasn't exactly AI, but you mentioned it about the VR technology. Well, it wasn't that, but 2-3 years ago, there was a total lockdown. Yes, due to the COVID pandemic. For us, exhibitions still had to continue. The exhibitors were there, the products were there, but they were just not in Kenya physically. So what we did was to have, through our proprietary Meet By system, we're able to still host those exhibitions. Only that you'd walk in, but you'd be talking to a screen. And the exhibitor will be talking to you, but the products were here. So you could actually continue doing business, still just trying to keep that business going.
Okay.
So that is how it's in my new school, how it can actually change it, but it can happen in a much bigger way.
Definitely. And look at a future where we'll be doing dowry negotiations virtually, you know. Has the father-in-law logged in? You know. Yeah.
Definitely attending concerts through virtual reality, using the Meta devices and all that. And actually now, for instance, if you ask a 14-year-old what they want for their birthday, they'll tell you, I want a new skin. You'll be wondering, what is a new skin? And these are the skins that they're able to attend these different concerts across the globe, wearing them. And as Hilary has put it, now they are even putting billboards during those concerts. So, I mean, it's changing. Well, that will take a bit of time. I think after all millennials have left the world, it need to be implemented because we're not going to allow it. Yeah, but it's happening and it's here with us. Yes.
Yeah, and it's here with us. I know there was a time people are buying and selling land in a virtual world, which is very, very interesting, come to think of it. Yeah, but as we finish up, because our time is really running out, Mtua, I see this Africa a Digital Connect Summit. You are part of the partners. Yes. What do you think is the greatest, what is the main goal of this summit? What are you hoping to achieve that we can hold you guys accountable to?
I'll tell you what I'm very passionate about, and the partners know this. You're not going to find someone like me. Lots of talk? No. We're bringing people who have brought innovations, people who are doing it. Because we want, for instance, one of the stories that is so sad is the mobile money innovation. If I tell you to bring here the person who innovated that, They're nowhere. So what we are doing at eDigital Summit, we want to celebrate innovators. People have come up with solutions. There's a gentleman who has an application for Mamafua, you know. You can now order your Mamafua online. You know, you just dial a USSD number and you have your Mamafua coming, you pay the money online. Such type of innovations that are bringing a difference in the country, those are the speakers who will be on that stage. Okay. The people who are just lots of talk and not doing anything, they're not welcome. And that is the difference between our summit and any other summit you've seen around.
Okay.
Yes.
Sylvia, you're at the heart of this. What should we look forward to come 9th to 11th of July?
Well, the Africa eDigital Connect Summit is going to provide to you a lot of information, as my partner Mwendo said, a lot of information and real-time innovations that you can actually get inspired from. We are also fostering an ecosystem where innovators can come together, share knowledge, collaborate, and come up with, you know, more and more innovations. And also we are opening up Africa to the global markets, and that is why one of the reasons why we are partnering with the China Trade Week, so that now our entrepreneurs also have, and innovators also have, an opportunity to go global and partner with the global communities. Yes.
Oh, that's incredible, going global, you know? And here we have global exhibitions. I mean, so I know, Hillary, there is the overall goal, especially partnering together, and this coming under China Trade Week, which is very, very interesting. First of all, I don't know, what is the trade balance between Kenya and China? I remember recently they ordered some avocados from us here, which was really nice. But when it comes to tech, changes, I think there's so much to learn from China. So come this eDigital Connect Summit, I know you've said 60% of exhibitors from there will be in China. What are some of the outcomes that, as global exhibition, you're hoping to see from this summit?
First and foremost, that we know that eDigital Summit is going to grow in leaps and bounds. So we want to be there. We want to grow with them. Some of the outcomes that you're looking at is exactly what my colleagues have just said, that we want to see these innovators really come out there, let them also be able to showcase what they can and let them scale up. If they grow, we grow. And we are talking about CTW Kenya today, but who knows? We do have another platform called CTW Global. I'd really want to continue growing with them up to that level.
Wow, amazing. Gentlemen, lady, you guys were fun to talk to, yeah? It's amazing. I'm looking forward to the summit, honestly speaking. I'm expecting to see a lot of young people over there, and also cutting edge technology, not only from Kenya, what you guys are doing, but also from outside. I think it's a good platform for shaping how this country approaches digitization, and I appreciate your input. Asanteni sana. We have Mwenda Mutua, Director at DimeTech. We also have Sylvia Kaberia, Founder eDigital Connect, and Hilary Akoto, Head of Commercial from Global Exhibition. And that is all that we had in our discussion today. And I hope you, at a personal level, you are also adopting digitization, and you are purposing to attend this particular summit, which will be happening from the 9th to the 11th of July 2024, the eDigital Connect Summit. My name is Noah Kipkembowe. That's where we put a full stop to Business Today. Thank you very much for joining with us. Enjoy the rest of your view.